Hey guys, this is Beaver back at you with yet another horrible host. And today I have a little bit extra that I want to add to the video, since I have almost no gameplay for this, because I think this was an absolute record ban time. I think the gameplay is only about a minute and 15 seconds. Anyways, you're going to see myself and my buddy Spectre, who I would like to thank so much for helping me out in recording this, on Tyran Highway. We chose Tyran Highway because this is a map that you guys don't get a lot of exposure to anymore. Since the personal servers came out, I seem to think that no one really plays this map very often anymore. What I would like to show to you guys today is what I consider as the definition of camping. This will be important when we get into the actual gameplay, and you'll notice why. Camping, to me, is someone that is sitting in a corner, like for example, you see me sitting here with two claymores in front of me, not moving, in a corner, on a bipod, or laying down, ready to shoot someone that randomly might walk by my position. The second clip here, you're going to see me sitting on a bipod, not looking towards an objective, and not looking down a common taken path by the enemy. Now, if this were a game and there was a lot of traffic down this area, it'd make sense for me to be here. But on the average game of Tyran Highway Conquest, there isn't that much traffic through this little zone. So this would be considered a really campy spot because I'm not helping out the team, I'm not playing the objective, and there really isn't any reason for me to be sitting here except to get maybe one or two easy kills. Lastly, you're going to see me in my own base having a snipe off with Spectre, which in its own right, having a snipe off with another sniper could be very helpful to your team. But when you're back in your own home base and you can't see any of the objectives very easily, and you really have no benefit to the team unless you have one enemy soldier maybe on the other side, then that is also a definition of camping. Now, I want to go a little more in depth real quickly before we get to the actual gameplay. And here you're going to see me playing a nice tactical game. I'm playing towards the objective. However, I'm using cover to my advantage. Now, someone that is camping, and by the true definition of camping, will be in the same spot for most of the game. And if they're in that same spot for most of the game, they may get a couple kills, or they may go for about a minute getting a half-decent number of kills. But then after that, if you have any bright brains, you're going to know they're sitting there, and you're not going to be that same fool to go back to the same spot to die again. Or you're going to find out a different way to flank around them. So if they are playing by the definition of camping, then they won't be very effective for very long. However, if you're playing the game tactically, then you will be able to use cover to your advantage. You move, you shoot a couple more guys. You move, you shoot a couple more guys. But you're obviously, if you're pinned down or you have a rush of guys coming through, you can't advance forward. So the best thing you can do is hunker down, find some cover, and take on whatever you can that comes your way. That is not camping. If you are using the same spot for cover because you have a continuous flow of guys, or you're at a choke point, you are not camping, you're playing tactically, and you're doing a helpful service to your team. Wow. So I think I'm at about 3.5, 4 minutes already, and we haven't actually got to the gameplay. So here, we're going to go for a quick run through of this very short gameplay. I get 1 kill and 1 death off the very start of this game. So I spawn back in, I run out of the building through the cargo crates, and I manage to kill the server host. And I get shot again immediately after. So I have 2 kills and I have 2 deaths. This gives me some time to spawn back in, and I start helping out the team. You see, I shoot a few bullets out at the windows, and then I retreat back to reload my gun. This is not a campy move. However, right after I come to poke my head back out again a couple times, and I get the ban. Tell me, what did I manage to do in this game besides get 2 kills and 2 deaths? I made no impact to either team, or negative or positive, and I don't see any reason to have been kicked. But here we're going to get into some messages, because I did ask this guy, because I was very much confused about why I was kicked from this server. Apparently his response is that I probably should have read the rules of this server over a little better. Now, I did read the rules, and I did notice the no camping. So you notice I played a very risky team deathmatch, and I did run around right in the blind open on Firestorm. Like, what idiot does that? You're obviously going to get shot and killed, right? So, my final message in response to him is, you saw me dead in your kill cam. Does that count as camping if you're dead? There's no response. He says he has some gameplay, so I would very much like to see this gameplay, and if he has some proof to say that I was camping, well then he's got all the right to kick me. But I guarantee you, from what you saw from my end, he has no reason to kick me, because you saw every bit of that game. So here we have yet another horrible host. Thanks guys for watching. Remember to like, favorite, and comment if you liked the video, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.